Since the 1970s, at least 27 women have accused Donald Trump of sexual misconduct, including unwanted touching, assault, and rape. These allegations span nearly 5 decades in various settings: business offices, private residences, beauty pageants, and campaign events. The 2016 release of the Access Hollywood tape, where Trump boasted about grabbing women without consent, triggered a wave of public accusations and media scrutiny. Trump has consistently denied all claims, often attacking the accuser's motives and credibility, framing the allegations as politically motivated fabrications. In 2023 and 2024, writer E. Jean Carroll won 2 civil trials against Trump, with juries finding him liable for sexual abuse and defamation, his first legal accountability, though he has never faced criminal charges. This video will chronologically examine these allegations, legal outcomes, and the reasons behind the lack of criminal prosecution. The earliest public accusation came from Jessica Leeds, who said Trump groped her on a flight in the late 1970s, describing his hands as everywhere. Another major allegation surfaced during Trump's 1990 divorce from Ivana Trump, who described a violent encounter in 1989 as rape in a sworn deposition, though she later clarified she didn't mean it in a criminal sense. Trump and his legal team have always denied these claims, often disparaging the accuser's appearance and motives. Leeds' story was mocked by Trump at rallies, and Ivana later publicly supported his presidential run, calling the story without merit. Despite Ivana's clarification, her original deposition remains part of the public record, fueling ongoing debate. These early accounts set the tone for decades of similar allegations. The pattern of denial and counterattack would become Trump's standard response. The 1990s brought more allegations, including Jill Harth, who accused Trump of repeated harassment and assault during business dealings. Kristen Anderson alleged Trump groped her at a Manhattan nightclub, and Lisa Boyne described him pressuring women to walk on tables at a restaurant so he and others could look up their skirts. These stories, made public years later, reinforced a pattern of aggressive, demeaning behavior toward women in both private and public settings. Trump has denied all claims, dismissing Harth's lawsuit as a ploy for money and publicity, and calling Anderson's and Boyne's stories fabrications. Harth eventually withdrew her lawsuit as part of a business settlement. Trump's defense strategy consistently involved attacking the credibility and motives of his accusers. The 1990s allegations added to a growing narrative of misconduct. Each new account further solidified the public pattern. Trump's ownership of the Miss Universe organization led to multiple contestants alleging he entered dressing rooms unannounced, sometimes when they were nude or partially dressed. Mariah Bellotto and others from Miss Teen USA described Trump's intrusions as a violation of privacy, with some contestants as young as 15. Tasha Dixon, Bridget Sullivan, and Samantha Holvey from Miss USA echoed similar stories, saying Trump would inspect contestants in ways that made them feel objectified. Other contestants, like Temple Taggart and Nini Laaksonen, accused Trump of unwanted kissing and groping. Trump admitted to entering dressing rooms, claiming it was part of his role as owner, but denied any sexual misconduct. He dismissed the allegations as politically motivated or exaggerated. The pageant accounts highlighted a systemic abuse of power. Mar-a-Lago, Trump's Florida estate, was the site of several allegations. Kathy Heller said Trump forcibly kissed her in front of her family at a Mother's Day brunch in 1997. Melinda McGillivray alleged Trump groped her during a 2003 event, corroborated by a friend present at the time. Natasha Stoynoff, a journalist, accused Trump of forcibly kissing her during a 2005 interview at Mar-a-Lago. Trump has denied all these claims, often attacking the women's credibility and appearance. He portrayed Mar-a-Lago as a place of hospitality, rejecting any suggestion of predatory behavior. These incidents fit the broader pattern of alleged misconduct in settings where Trump held power. The consistency of the stories from Mar-a-Lago added weight to the overall narrative. The 2000s saw more women allege misconduct in professional settings, often at Trump Tower. Rachel Crooks, a receptionist, said Trump kissed her on the mouth without consent in 2005. Juliette Huddy, a Fox News host, described an unwanted kiss after a business lunch. Karina Virginia recounted Trump grabbing her arm and touching her breast outside the U.S. Open in 1998. Trump denied all these allegations, calling them fabrications or politically motivated attacks. His standard response was to question the accuser's motives and deny any wrongdoing. These professional encounters further established a pattern of unwanted advances. The public was left to weigh detailed testimonies against Trump's denials. Allegations continued during Trump's reality TV and political career. Summer Zervos, a contestant on The Apprentice, accused Trump of groping and forcibly kissing her during a meeting about a job. Jennifer Murphy, another contestant, described an unwanted kiss after a job interview, though she said she wasn't offended. Alva Johnson, a 2016 campaign staffer, alleged Trump forcibly kissed her at a campaign event. Her lawsuit was later dropped, but she stands by her claim. Trump denied all these allegations, calling them lies and part of a political smear campaign. His legal team argued his statements were protected political speech. The pattern of denial and counterattack remained central to his defense. E. Jean Carroll's case stands out for its legal consequences. Carroll accused Trump of raping her in a department store in the 1990s. Trump denied ever meeting her and attacked her credibility. Carroll sued for defamation and, under New York's Adult Survivors Act, for battery. In 2023, a jury found Trump liable for sexual abuse and defamation, awarding Carroll $5 million. A second trial in 2024 focused on Trump's defamatory statements, resulting in an additional $83.3 million in damages. These verdicts marked the first time Trump was held legally accountable for sexual misconduct. The civil judgments validated Carroll's account in court, even without a criminal conviction. The Carroll case became a landmark in the broader story of allegations against Trump. The 27 public allegations against Trump reveal a decades-long pattern of alleged misconduct, from unwanted advances to assault. Trump has denied every claim and never faced criminal charges, largely due to statutes of limitations and the higher burden of proof in criminal cases. The E. Jean Carroll verdicts show that civil courts can hold powerful figures accountable, even when criminal prosecution isn't possible. Public reaction remains deeply divided, with supporters seeing a political witch hunt and critics viewing the allegations as credible and disqualifying. Trump's aggressive denials have polarized opinion, making consensus elusive. The allegations and legal outcomes highlight the challenges of addressing sexual misconduct by powerful public figures. The conversation about Trump's legacy and the meaning of these allegations continues, shaping how history will remember him.